¿Cuándo llegará el día de mi gente? Porque estamos aquí on the Inner Circle Podcast. Welcome to another episode, another Wednesday, coming to you direct.
We need subtitles.
Right?
Yeah.
Cuando llegará el día de mi gente? Hit the translation right here. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Not well, bitch. Not well.
No?
Dorinda. Dorinda. Listen, Mercury retrograde is retrograding. It's retrograding. It's been retrograding and shit. Oh my God. That's why I wanted to get a phone before we went to Puerto Rico with a better camera. I didn't do it. I told myself, don't do it, Charlie. Don't do it. You're going to regret it in some shape, way, or form. Mercury's going to come and whip your ass. And it could happen later, even after retrograde's done. Like me buy a new phone and then in November, the phone cracks or breaks.
Yeah, I want to get a new phone. I need an upgrade. I'm not going to say what number I got, but it's not a 15 or a 16. That's all I'm going to say.
I literally I could upgrade too, but I haven't. Remember back in the day, well, speaking for myself, the new iPhone will come out and people will run. I will be one of those people that will run for the newest one. Now they keep coming out and I'm like, okay, I'm still on the 14 and we're
I used to have Sprint and they used to have this thing called iPhone Forever. So you were leasing your phone basically. So you had to every time that it dropped a new phone, you had to get the new one. They will give you a time span to get it. I miss that. I'm not gonna lie, because I bought mine and I never upgraded it. But I think it's about time. Maybe we should do that together.
Yeah.
After Mercury retrograde.
But I noticed some things, and I don't know if our people, if you're not listening and you watch, you're a visual person, you're watching live, someone got their hair did with a new hairstyle. Okay. I know you personally spent half your day at the salon.
Yes, I did. I want to plug them because they were amazing. I went to Emily's daughter natural hair and braiding salon in Harlem on 116th, I think, or 117th and Madison Avenue. Mm-hmm. I spent 5 good old hours plopping my ass in that chair, but it was amazing. I asked for bohemian knotless goddess braids, and that's what I got. The goddess braids are a little bit fuller and they have the curly hair with the braids. So I'm in love. They were great. My stylist was Astu, I think is her name. She was so sweet. They're African, so there was a little language barrier, but however, universal languages and expressions and stuff. They saw how happy I was and content. So yeah, I did that on Sunday, 5 hours. And then the day prior, Saturday, I went to go get a mani and pedi. I wanted hot pink nails. And how long was that? I think that was probably 4 hours. Yeah, so I spent my weekend just pampering myself for Puerto Rico.
Yeah, that's gonna be my day tomorrow. I'm sure some people are confused maybe when they're listening to this and then watching certain things or whatever. But my pampering day, it's tomorrow because Wednesday
because you want to look fresh to death. I needed to take a week before or a couple days before because I was afraid, I'm tender-headed and I was afraid it was gonna kill me and hurt my head. It's not that bad. I do feel sometimes I get a slight headache, but I get headaches all the time. But also this is gonna be my summer style because we all know this humidity has been disgusting. I can't thrive with the blowout.
Even right now, earlier I was saying it wasn't bad weather-wise. It was hot, but not
it got worse.
Now it's hotter than it was in the daytime.
Yeah.
The sun's down. Obviously, I went outside And it's like it's hotter. It's hotter now. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's insane.
Um, but yeah, this humidity, it's.
It's okay.
Because we be laughing. I was talking to someone about this and they were laughing. I'm like, yo, it's funny how you be like planning, like, yeah, we outside, boy, we outside this summer, boy, we outside. But then this weather be weathery, and we're like, fuck that shit. I don't know.
That heat, like being outside in the humidity. I told you earlier, you were laughing at me. I feel like I'm on a fucking chokehold. Like I feel like I'm literally choking with the humidity. So I don't like to be outside when it's like that. Um, and then it doesn't help also the heat like hitting you in your head. No.
And not only that, but like we're people that like to look cute and fashionable and get dressed and cute. But there's nothing you do not want to be dressed and cute when you're like sweating and you feel like you're melting off one. You want to feel comfortable. So now I really feel like I'm getting to an age, like the dad age. Oh Lord, the dad age where like you're dressing like real comfortable and like you're dressing comfortable, but it's basic. And I don't know, like Chanel and y'all.
I do like. I'm a fan of athleisure. I do like guys that wear. I do like guys that wear more on the shorter shorts, not poom shorts, but like past your knees. What?
Not hoochie daddy shorts?
Not hoochie daddy shorts or gotcha get-ems in the words of Ralph. I like when guys wear shorts that are past their knees. When you're wearing baggy ass shorts and like they're like hitting your knees, I'm sorry. Not cute. Even if you're tall, it looks fucking weird. Like that's not cute. Get with the program.
Wait, what do you mean? Like above your knees or below your knees? You don't like
below your knees or like literally hitting your kneecaps.
Yeah,
like I prefer guys that wear shorts that are like a little bit above the knees. But I don't know. People are traditional, I guess.
But so a 2 weeks ago, we didn't get to talk about it last week, but Drag Race All Stars announced their latest winner, All Stars season 9. As you know, this season was for charity, and there was no eliminations. And our winner, if you don't know, spoiler alert, but I mean it's been 2 weeks. Angeria Van Michaels, right? Van Michaels, am I saying it right?
Isn't it something Paris?
No, I think they add that. Like, you know how RuPaul always has like
Are you sure? I think it's Angeria. Like, let me see.
And Michael Paris.
I love her when she says "you ugly bitch." Well, Angeria Paris Van Michaels.
Yes, Angeria Paris Van Michaels. It's the newly crowned season 9 winner, and there's some controversy. There's some controversy with this, and I've actually had text conversations with people about this too. They were not very happy that Angeria won. They felt that she was a clear winner and that the judges were up her ass the whole season. Now, I disagree with that because I thought that Roxy was going to win. Roxy Andrews won, and if anyone was up, anyone's ass, if the judges was anyone's ass this season, was Roxy Andrews. I thought she was a clear front runner, but she didn't win. Always, what is it? She's kind of like always a bridesmaid.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
Poor Roxy.
Because I feel like what she does is kind of like she does cute stuff and like she can dress for her body and stuff, and her makeup, she's beat to the gods.
What is it? It's go ahead.
But it's like expected. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like I don't see nothing new.
Material. Yeah, is it like like a Jinx Monsoon? She's on Chicago. Like she's overall, you could see a lot with Jinx. She could go on the road, do a comedy thing, a little stick. There's so much you could do. The same thing where I think that's what they see with Angeria. She could do acting. She could do hosting. Her looks and stuff.
Roxy can't host. Roxy seems like the local talent that everyone likes and pays respects to because she's been around the block for so long. But like local talent, not like someone who has a worldwide tour. Like
a local icon, she's a local icon.
And I'm sorry, love Roxy. Met her years ago. But at the end of the day, like I didn't think she was up there. I will say a lot of people in the comments were saying Plastique should have won.
Listen,
Mm,
Plastic brought it this season, and
looks wise, but
listen, I'm not a huge. When Plastique was in her original season, I did not dislike Plastique. I thought I was like, oh wow, this is new. I like what she did. In this season, we got to see more of her because there was no eliminations, and she's amazing when it comes to looks. I think she stepped up her pussy, as RuPaul will say, even with like the acting challenges and everything. We got to see more of her silly side, but
yeah.
but there's just still something there that's not all well-rounded all stars. Now, a look queen she is. She brought the look. She really did. I love the whole her talent at the end, the last episode with the whole shooting sparkles, and then she roasted like a marshmallow and ate it. That was fucking
Yeah, I
cool.
thought that was clever.
That was clever.
She
And
reminds
she,
me too much, and this is not racially driven or me trying to like be prejudiced or anything. She reminds me too much of Nymphia, where they have this like, oh, we're so demure, oh my god, and then they like
well, she
blow
was out
everyone out
before
the
Nymphia
water.
though. She's been she basically technically came out before Nymphia. So if anything,
She
Nymphia.
did. I think she became like very popular after like being on TikTok too during
Yeah,
COVID.
that's what it was. Yeah, she's the most followed. Surprisingly, the most followed Rude girl.
She can dress, don't get me wrong, but again, I don't see her being like a host, a comedian, like having you need to
Yeah,
be for to be a drag queen, I feel like you gotta be the jack of all trades.
yeah.
Now I'll tell you who I think should have came second or like who should have won besides Angeria Paris Van Michaels. I love Angeria, but everyone knows that I love me some Nina West. I love Nina West. She's my favorite, like, campy queen from this season. And I think she should have gone farther, but I feel like she was put in predicaments where she didn't win because fucking Roxy got chosen, which I don't understand. But
Nina's is good in her own way, but I
huh?
wouldn't. She wouldn't be a pick for me.
Really?
Overall, to be honest, and I said this way before the cast got revealed and everything, because you know me and my little sources and my little rabbit holes to find out info. I wasn't impressed with this cast when
I
you
wasn't either.
I,
Chanel?
uh,
Really? Y'all needed to
wasn't
dig the
impressed.
fucking vault of like season one.
But they always have to go and throw back like an old queen. And I think what I do appreciate from Rue is that I think he gives some of these old queens that exposure that maybe, now Drag Race is so elevated.
Yeah.
Social media obviously plays a big part that I feel like what I like about Rue is that he sometimes brings these certain girls to kind of give them that like that
Redemption.
redemption or that exposure that maybe they didn't have before, or even the pay too. Because remember, some of these queens back then, the
Well,
contract.
she didn't give Bibi Zahara name, if that's what
Well,
she was.
she quit. She quit season one. I forget that she quit her
She
season.
did.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that she quit her season in season one. She quit.
I don't remember watching all of season one. I just remember watching the opening and then watching like the last episode, or like watching the episode where Tammy Brown like goes off on all the judges. But I don't recall.
No, I
Nah.
watched all of season one, but listen, I'm like, for the most part, sometimes I go back and watch old seasons, but it has to be like a good season, like a season three or season five or season
Mm,
six with Bianca's. Those are the only
I love that
seasons that there's
season.
only a few seasons of certain shows that I will watch. I obviously watched season one, but that was like 15 years ago, so I don't remember everything.
Sheesh.
Literally
I was
15 years ago.
20
That's
years old.
wow. Drag Race is good. Wow. Soon gonna be on his
Drag
20th.
Race is like on some America's Next Top Model. I hope it doesn't end up like that. My
Um,
favorite season to watch is Bob the Drag Queen season.
really?
Yeah,
No.
that one and Bianca Del Rios
Yeah, that was a good season with
with Gia.
Gia. Problematic Gia, but Gia makes us laugh.
Absolutely.
But you know what? Absolutely came. I want to say came to an end because this is an end of an era as we know it. The Real Housewives of New Jersey season finale. I kind of want to say series finale, but season finale happened this past Sunday. And what could we say? It was a gaggy episode. First of all,
Spoiler alert, because it just came out last night.
yeah, it was a gaggy episode. What are your thoughts overall this whole season? How did you think? And what did you think of the end of the episode? And then we'll go from there.
I thought that this season was kind of unseasoned. It was basically a lot of he said, she said. Um, you could tell Teresa was, I don't think she looked her best this season. And something about Teresa doesn't look good when she's too slim. I don't know, but she looked very stressed out. And the fact that they have this huge divide within the friendship, like you got three people in one room and three people in another room, I just felt it was so uncohesive and it didn't give me the vibe that Jersey is known for. Um, Now, what I will say about the ending, the season finale, I was gagged. I watched it again this morning. But at the same time, I've never experienced secondhand embarrassment for a housewife. There have been situations where housewives have put themselves in all the franchises, but Jackie Goldschneider, the fucking secondhand embarrassment I have for her, and like when she's walking, when she's walking out of the restaurant, don't you hear the doo 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 doo? Like, is that the Pink Panther?
Yeah, did it. Yeah.
Literally, she's walking like I don't even know. It was really sad. But
Yeah, it was embarrassing.
do you agree with the fact that there was no reunion? I do.
I don't agree. I don't agree. I think they did that on purpose because it's gotten so ugly. They felt it was going to be another ugly, nasty reunion. And I feel the Bravo execs, Andy being one of them, does it like we don't. They want to. It's not like they want to get rid of Jersey forever. So it's like, how could we salvage anything of Jersey if we have a reunion? It's just gotten so dark. It's gotten incredibly dark and disgusting.
I can't believe Jen.
I think they should have had a
walked
reunion.
out.
I think they should have had a reunion. I think they should have had a reunion. Now, with that being said, what I know is that Jersey's gonna be put on pause for a while. We're not gonna hear. We won't see a Jersey till 2026, most likely 2026, 2027. There won't be no official plans of who may stay, who may go, if there'll be a whole reboot. What are your thoughts? Do you think it's going to be rebooted with a whole new cast? Do you think it's going to be one or two faces? I'm hearing more one or two faces with a whole new cast. Like when we say it's an end of an era, it's an end of an era as we know it because let's be real, majority of the Jersey cast as we know it will not be back. That we know for sure. Who's out and who's in, that's we have to wait and see with that one. But majority of the cast won't be back, if any. Yeah. Now, if we are bringing one or two familiar faces, a la Miami, kind of, or whatever, who do you think? Who do you prefer, and who do you think? Huh?
I feel it's not going to be compatible to Miami because Miami brought back more than two people, like four, and also if they want to culture shock everyone and like really fuck things up, they should remove everyone and just keep the newbies, Danielle and Rachel. Do I agree with that? Not necessarily. But I feel like it doesn't make sense to have, as much as I love Teresa, I feel like you will lose a huge fan base if Melissa was gone. As much as I don't really care for Melissa and she's never really had a storyline from jump, there's a lot of people that like go to bat for her and like don't like Teresa or whatever. So I don't know. I just feel like it doesn't make sense for one or the other to stay. I know I definitely wouldn't watch if Teresa left and Melissa stayed. Like that's the end for me.
Yeah, I honestly don't see. I think Andy has hinted to Melissa that she like it's kind of done. I don't see Melissa coming back over Teresa. What I could possibly see is both of them being gone. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I could I could just see them, both of them being gone. The whole family dynamic, excuse me, being axed. Even in the episode, if you've seen it, the way they did the flashbacks and everything on both their parts
Yeah.
individually, it's very telling. Um, yeah, I just obviously as a Teresa fan, I would want Teresa to come back. I like maybe Teresa, Dolores, and
Mm.
a Jen Fessler possibly. But I just don't. I don't know. I don't see. I don't know. I don't know. I just. This is a hard one. This is a hard one.
Would you want Marge to come back? Margaret
Absolutely
Joseph?
not. Absolutely not. I don't see her coming back
I
either.
could see them putting her to be like the top
No,
person and bringing
absolutely
Jackie back.
no, no, no. Jackie's done. When I say Jackie's done, and I know this, I don't need word on the streets or other sources to confirm this. Jackie's done. No. Jackie's done. She's done. I don't see Margaret coming back as an anchor. Like, absolutely not. One of the best things about watching the episode is that there was something in me, and I have to learn to trust my intuition a lot lately, and not ignore it like I have, because it would have me in certain situations if I trusted it from the get. One thing that I would tell you watching it on the episode, I felt good because I'm like, you know what? This is the last time I'm seeing you, Margaret. Like, I felt it. I know this is her last season. I felt it.
There's something that Margaret does that really bothers me. And there are people are different, whatever. I could tell when I don't trust someone when they're speaking to me and they're looking away, like talking, but like looking away. She does that all the time. And she was doing that in the conversation with why did I almost say Dorinda? Dolores, with Dolores and her.
Liar.
He called her a liar. But when she was talking to her, she's like looking to the side and looking away, almost as looking to the camera in a sense.
Yeah. I noticed that. Looking at the producers, as if she was looking at the producers, like, yep. I noticed.
I don't like that, and that's like that shit is so distressing, like distrusting to me. And also, Jen Fessler was sitting like right there, and she was like looking to the side, like just staying quiet. You could tell that she knows that Margaret is full of shit.
Yeah, Margaret's alive. Margaret won't be back. Listen, I'm fine if Teresa doesn't come back, knowing that Margaret won't be back either, and Melissa. Now, if it was like a thing where they brought back like a Margaret or a Melissa and not Teresa, I'm really done with the show. I don't even want to check.
I would be done too.
I wouldn't even want to check to see how it goes or how it looks. I would be completely done. Like, for real, like, everyone's gotten toxic. We're not going to blame one side or one fan base. Everyone got toxic. It got really nasty. Now, one thing I do know, and they're trying, the execs, people are trying, and they're reaching out to my good sis. But then again, us Pisces, even years later, they're still trying to get with us after they lost us in some ways. But Dina Manzo, not Dina Manzo. Sorry, girl. Don't want to disrespect you. Put that last nasty name on you. Dina Canton has been reached out.
She don't even live there.
That too. But they've been reaching out to her. But she said it yesterday on her stories, when pigs fly. She's like, I know exactly what they want to do with Jersey, but not going to happen. I think they're trying to recruit her. I wouldn't be surprised if they're trying to do like a her and Teresa as main anchors, or maybe her, Teresa, and Dolores, because of the drama. Because there's history between Dolores and Dina.
They don't like each other.
Ooh, girl. Oh, that's for the after show. Oh, there's a lot of tension there, because remember, Dolores wrote a letter for Dina's husband, who, sent the guy. And wrote a letter to the judge as those character letters. Yeah, and that's fucked up. It's like my boyfriend beat my husband that beat me, and you're writing a letter for him like, yeah, he's such a great man. That's fucked up. Like, you're my girl, and you're like writing a character letter for the guy who like beats me. Nah.
Character witness letter or character letter, and then put a hex on him, so that way people don't know that I'm the one that's out to get him. Hello, be smart.
But listen, I don't know what's gonna go on with Jersey, but we'll be waiting and we'll be reporting on it. Another thing that broke this weekend, and I know you're a rock girl. I don't know how much you like this
I do.
band. I like a few of their songs. Sing for the Moment.
I had their albums.
Aerosmith. Aerosmith announced that they will stop touring. They were still touring because Steven Tyler's voice is just done,
Well, I
damaged,
mean,
destroyed, basura. It's
you
it's
can't
it,
lip sync.
that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I'm like, damn, get
I
up there.
think that's I think that's a weak excuse. Not that long ago, he was admitted into checking into rehab or something because he like relapsed. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's a bigger picture there. Wishing him well. Thank you guys for your music. Thank you for everything you've given us and all the songs. And I love Aerosmith. When I think of Massachusetts, I always think of them. But yeah, it's time to bow out. There's people like the Grateful Dead. Well, Dead and Company, they're way fucking older. Been around since the freaking 60s. No, not the 60s. 70s ish. And they're still kicking ass because they're taking care of themselves. Steven Tyler, from what I've seen or heard, he doesn't.
That's what I was gonna say. Like years of abusing drugs, years like listen, the smoking cigarettes. People don't believe it. Although there's a lot of singers out there who do smoke cigarettes, and people like Pink and stuff. I don't know if they still currently smoke
He
cigarettes.
smokes,
Yeah, but well, I don't know if she still currently smokes. But
and she does like
there's
acrobatic
a lot of
things.
people out there that smoke cigarettes, like celebrities that we don't know of. And the cigarettes, the drugs. Believe it or not, drugs could fuck up your vocal cords and impact that. And let's be real, Steven Tyler's a rock star. Aerosmith as a whole band, they're rock stars, and rock stars, especially from that generation, they partied. The term "party like a rock star" is real, and listen,
Mhm.
unfortunately, but how does it feel to you? My thought when I heard this was sad, also sad, but whatever. Like, yeah, I've been around, but also, how does it feel? Because the way I looked at it as, wow, like something that's your passion, right? Something that you love doing, and you just can no longer do it. Like, I wonder how that feels. Like,
Mm, I mean, not to be an asshole, but clearly it wasn't. It's
yeah,
his passion, but something else overtook that passion,
mhm,
and yeah,
yeah,
that's sad. Hopefully, he finds the strength. A lot of people say that they're gonna stop touring, and a lot of artists say that they're gonna retire, and then they come out and then they don't retire. Snoop Dogg said he was gonna stop smoking weed, and then he changed his mind and said, "No, I'm not gonna smoke weed. I'm just gonna eat edibles or whatever the fuck he said." So like people change. They're yeah. I don't.
people change their minds like the weather, honey. Like like Elizabeth Taylor changed husbands,
Yeah.
like we change underwear. Well, some of us change underwears
Yeah.
daily. Some of us twice a day. But anyways, question for you. Random question. Have you ever knowingly been the side chick?
Have I knowingly been the side chick?
Hmm.
No.
Random thought, but it's like when side chicks get no, for real, when side chicks start getting like the main bitch type of vibes and main bitch like feelings, like acting like they
Yeah.
were heartbroken or like they were done wrong. It's like you're the side bitch. Like,
No, you're wrong.
why
Shut
you
your
mad?
mouth.
No, you're wrong. And shut your mouth. What is it with the memes and the songs and the posts and stuff? Like, you were the side bitch, and you know you were the side bitch. You knew what was going on there. So it's like I just don't understand. That side bitches stay in your place.
I've never been a side bitch because I wouldn't put myself in that predicament. Like I am when I'm involved with someone, I'm wholeheartedly involved with them. So I couldn't do well as a side bitch. And also I have a lot like there are women who are okay with that and that's fine. I'm not knocking you. Me personally, I can't do that shit.
Listen, I've been. I
I've
don't want
always
to
been
call it a
main
side.
bitch
I don't
energy.
want to call it no side bitch either because, but I will admit I have been with men who maybe are married to a woman or have a boyfriend And for me, it's like I'm very let me get mine, you get yours, no strings attached, like in sync. Like I know how
Yeah.
to, especially if I'm not in a relationship and it's just like a a casual thing with people. I'm very good with detaching. I'm like that is one thing I'm very good, and that's why maybe some people say I'm an asshole, I'm a heartbreaker, like I've heard, because I could easily detach from sex. With sex, you would think we are in love. You'd be like, oh my God, this is the love of my life. And then the next day you're like, huh? Because I know how to detach very easily. But I've been the side. I guess you could say I've been the other man, not the side bitch, the other man. Knowingly, just to get my rocks out. But I know my role. I don't even need to know
Mm.
my role. It's like, no, you know your role because I'm
The
leaving.
one time I felt like a side chick was
Oh
when what? You want me to
no, go ahead. I'm
did I
waiting.
not say it?
No, I'm waiting. No, no, no. I'm waiting to see if it's what I think it is.
Probably not. But the one time I felt like a side chick was when I was enthralled or like entangled with someone that was in an open relationship.
Yeah, I knew. I knew that was. Yeah, I knew you was gonna go there. Is
Yeah,
it
and
upside down?
yeah, but
Yeah.
I was very detached and honestly, I was like, this is really not worth me even. I can't say it because he's probably watching, but I just felt like I'm not that it's not that thrilling to me. Some people are like enjoy it for the thrill. I
Yeah.
really didn't.
Some people
But
really
I
do.
did appreciate how forthcoming, honest, and like very like truthful and shit about it. And so much so we're still friends. But do I see myself ever doing something like that again? No. And no.
Listen, at this point, I can't say I won't ever do it again because I'm an open-minded person, and sometimes a mí no me los cojones algunas veces ni me dan.
Yeah.
But I am pushing 40. Like I am pushing 40, and to be in that whole mentality, like I just love to prove a point. Sometimes that's all. We'll leave it at that.
I
But
will I will say though, like I as I've gotten older, I'm not really like I'm not as I feel like before I used to be a little bit more like out there to like date or like to make it known that I'm interested in you. Like, what's up? I don't do that. Now I just sit pretty and like let people come to me.
I've always, for the most part, done that. And it don't work. Even when they come to you and they'll sing you a song and dance that you're the one I
I want to
want.
marry you.
And girl, I want to marry you. And they could come and do all that, and it's like
Hey.
things change, people change. It becomes it's hard. It's
People change
hard.
like the seasons.
It is hard, and it's just not for me, and even for you. And I say that I've said this to our friend Fernando and stuff. I don't want certain things to break our spirit. I don't want certain things to make us feel like, oh, we're gonna be just cat ladies, and I'll just have all these cats and dogs. Because Fernando has said that too. Shout out to our bestie
Fernand.
Fernando. Like, and it's like, no, bitch. Like, you're gonna find everyone, and I think we sometimes put, especially age and society, we put like these expectations by a certain age, by a certain time. But sometimes you find people that are falling in love and find their twin flame, their soulmate at like 40, 50. And it's
Mm,
like sometimes you think like, damn, I gotta wait that old. Like,
no. I read a meme not that long ago that says something like relax, Buki. Your man is divorcing his ex right now. He'll be with you soon. I don't care about being, I'm not going to be a cat lady because I don't like cats. But I will say, I am so happy and in love with myself right now. And I was going to have a conversation about this with you when we're in a beach. But I feel like I've gained a confidence and like a perspective of myself that I lost in a previous relationship that I don't feel like that pollution and that noise of like, oh my god, you're gonna sit by yourself, you're gonna sit by yourself. It's like in give is I'm not giving it space in my head. And also when there are people that think that way, you should disconnect and remove yourself from that because let them there's life and death in the tongue. Let them feel the way that they feel. You can't force them to feel any different. And that's why I tell you, speak positively and be optimistic, because if you're not and you're just talking about all the bad shit, that's what you're gonna attract.
Yeah. Listen, I'm in a place where there's a lot of changes, but I feel happy. I feel good. Um,
Yeah.
and it's just I feel like it's gonna play out. It's gonna play out because we have a podcast, and this podcast, we always say it's a little bit about everything, but we also humans. And for me, I always want to be a relatable person. I always want to come on and talk about things that I know like other people could connect to
In due
or
time.
relate to. And I know there's gonna be things as the weeks go on, especially things being so new and fresh in this new chapter. But I'm also happy. I'm very happy to be in this new chapter because I think some of the things are gonna arise and come up, and I'm gonna realize not necessarily bad things, great things that I'm gonna be able to come and share with you, us together, or with the people. I'm looking forward to that. Because there's
Yeah.
something liberating about new chapters. It's like with death, there's new life.
Yes.
With death, there's new life, and it could be scary, it could be sad, it could be like, oh my god, but there's a renewed
Mm-hmm.
sense of optimism and the future that you just look forward to. And this time around, me, after I'm a trier, and for my close friends, for my close families, I will try, and I will fight hard for certain things.
Charlie is a he will try to his own detriment.
Yes, some to
With
my
every goodbye, there's a new hello. Just
and
know.
listen, it's a good. It's I can't explain even the way I feel, but as the time goes by and the weeks go by, I will be sharing more. And it's just I feel good. I feel good. Things are not easy. New beginnings are not easy, especially when you're so used to certain things and certain people. But it gets better. It gets better, and it gets better. And we'll elaborate more. It's
You'll
fresh,
be okay.
but let's play a little game. Let's play a little game, and that's for anyone out there. If anyone out there is going through some shit, and I know people who are. Listen, Mercury retrograde is not only about you know electronics and this and things going crazy and delays and all these stuff, but it's also setbacks and the issues with communications and all that stuff. And hello, what big way for communication to go wrong? Relationships. So I know out there a lot of people are going through it. I'm looking at you, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez. Um, People are going through it. So
Mm-hmm.
no, let it flow and don't force anything. Let it flow and don't force anything. That's all I gotta say. But now on to this game that we're going to play, called a new game. Use it in a sentence. I kind of thought of this game as what's that game that you played before?
Song
Word association.
association.
Yeah, word association. Yeah, song
Well,
association, word
song
association.
word, yeah.
But this one, we each have this. The rules of the game is Melanie has 5 words and I have 5 words, and we were in a change, and we have to use it in a sentence in a matter of 10 seconds. So we both have 10
Oh,
seconds in
I'm
our
gonna
10 second
lose.
thing. So here we go. Ladies first. I'll let you go first. Use it in a sentence.
Girl.
That girl is such a fucking slut. She needs to stop sucking dick every week.
Well, damn. Okay.
It's the first thing that came to mind.
I'm thinking of songs, but go ahead.
Your turn. No, it wasn't songs and sentences. Remember, 10 seconds. All right. The word is tact.
I need to keep my mental intact, my mental psyche intact before I cut some bitches.
Okay.
At work. I was gonna say at work, but
I like that. I have other. That's one of the words. If you know, you know.
okay.
It's like have some tact. Um, my turn. Your turn.
Hot.
What is it?
Hot. Like
Hot.
caliente.
Oh, it's gonna be some hot times in Puerto Rico, baby.
I know that's right.
Okay,
Ooh.
your word is tool. 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 Tulle. Tool.
Tulle. That's a word.
Fabric. The fabric of the.
Oh, oh. The last time I wore a tulle dress was when I was a ballerina. And
That's cute. All right. Your turn.
Love.
I am in love with love, and no matter what, I will always be a lover because that's what God has instilled in me.
Yay! I wanted you to say something like that, so I'm so happy that you said it. Okay.
Your word. Carousing.
Carousing. What the hell is carousing?
Carousing. Carousing. Carousing.
Carousing. Me and my friends were carousing down the streets of Harlem.
Don't be googling that.
No, I'm writing it on my. I'm like writing it.
Don't Google.
I have to like. Me and my siblings have always written like on in the air. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's a spelling bee champion thing.
Your turn.
Moon.
Moon.
Moon, like la luna.
I always look up to the moon, and by looking up, I always have hope.
Wait.
Your word, inconsolable.
Inconsolable. What are these fucking tongue twisting words?
I random. You have 5 seconds.
Inconsolable. Some of the things that significant others do can be inconsolable.
Okay.
Without saying too much, not doing too much.
My turn. Your turn.
Got.
Got?
Yeah, like GOT.
That bitch thought I got, but little does he know, I play chess, not checkers.
Come on, freaking Real Housewives tagline.
Yo, this is fun. I like this game. I thought this game. I didn't know what to. I like it. Your last word, Jezebel.
Somebody I work with is a Jezebel for thinking that it's okay to hire somebody that doesn't work.
Ooh!
And that's true tea. Godless Jezebel, in the words of Jim Ross.
Jezebel. That one came from Sunday. That one came from Sunday. That was fun. I like this little game. We must play this game again. That is use it in a sentence like that. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Me and Melanie, we are about to go on vacation. So we will see you guys next week because we don't miss a beat, no matter where we at. All around the pipping all over the world. We will still bring you a new episode. So tune in next week, Wednesday, same place, same time. Thank you guys so much. Remember to like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow us on our Inner Circle Instagram page because my Nuggets are back. They just started today. The Nuggets are back. My Nuggets on my personal page, they are back exclusively on the Inner Circle page. So you must follow us for that and all the extra fun stuff we have on our Instagram page. Thank you guys so much. We will see you guys next week. Adios. Los veo en Puerto Rico.
Soy de Carolina. Soy de Carolina.
Thank you for watching. Make sure to follow, like, share, subscribe, everything the Inner Circle Podcast, and catch us every Wednesday live at 8 p.m. on YouTube and Facebook.